Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to part two of my end of the year pickups. This is gonna be the Christmas edition. I'm sorry I couldn't record this on Christmas. I had to wait for my dad's present to arrive, and then I worked Thursday through Sunday, and then Sunday was his birthday, so I couldn't have time to record till now. So, sorry, but let's get right into it. I've got a lot of stuff to show you guys. So. First thing I'm going to show you guys is stuff you may have already seen. I don't know yet. I don't know if you watched the video or not. But I got a Christmas package from my buddy Dale, aka Quest for Glory Gamer, and he sent me the following. The Walking Dead, the Telltale Definitive Series. This is Series 1 through 4, the DLC, and the Michonne Walking Dead game. All on disc. Thank fucking God. And it's got a few other things, some graphical improvements, gameplay improvements, some bonus features, stuff like that. But it's all here, and I'm really glad to have it. I haven't started it yet. I'm taking a little PS4 break, but when I do go back to PS4, I will be playing that first. I've only played the first season and about half of season 2, so it'll be nice to go back and watch the whole story of Clementine unfold. So that'll be nice. And along with that, he sent me Croc, Legend of the Gobos. I know this is on the PS1, but I wanted it on the Saturn. He's like, I have it on the Saturn, and I really don't want it, so I'll send it to you. I'm like, okay, cool, thanks. I do have to replace the case, though, which I will do. I think when I get my taxes, I think I'll buy a set of those replacement cases on Amazon so I can replace this case, because I have a few others that I want to replace, too, so... Next, and last thing he sent me was Nights in the Dreams. I played a little bit of it so far, and it's fun. It's a good play. It's a great 3D platformer. I can definitely tell this was one of the games that pushed the Saturn for sure. And it's fun. I do have the sequel on the Wii, so it'll be it's nice to go back and play the first game, and then go back and play the sequel again. So it's fun. I'm enjoying it so far. So, thank you, Dale. I appreciate it. Next, my dad. Now, he was worried that this wasn't going to show up, because now when I sent him a list, the end of November, just, basically here, just put, what I'm looking at, as a night, just so you have an idea, this is what I'm looking at. So, and the thing he got me was the thing I really wanted. I mean, there's a few movies on the list, but the movies I can get, later down the line, but this thing, I'm glad he got it for me. So, yeah, those three of you who know me personally, Dale, Brett, Cindy, I'm a huge fan of this series, huge fan of this franchise. For God's sake, I have all three games on the PS3, the 360. I have the Wii prequel game. I have the HD version of that same game that was included in the limited edition of the second game on PS3. I have both a physical and Kindle copy of the prequel novel. I have both animated movies on Blu-ray. I have the art book. So, yeah, I think I'm a fan. Just a bit. But my dad ordered me a Isaac Clarke jacket, hoodie, whatever you prefer calling it. This thing is just awesome. As you can tell, it's based on his, I guess you would call it Mark 1. It's the first game version of his suit. That's what it's based on. But as you can see, it has the rig, and it has the stasis indicator. So this jacket is just awesome. I love it. I'm a little bit big, but I had him order the biggest size just to be safe, because I came from China, and just wanted to be safe, and I had him order the biggest size because I didn't know. So, but yeah, it's great. It's a little baggy, but that's fine. I'd rather have it be baggy than so tight I can barely zip it up and barely breathe. So that's fine. But yeah, love this jacket. It's awesome. But moving on. This next gift, I'm basically just considering it my Christmas gift to my grandma. She sent me some money, and I just put it towards this. So I'm counting it. And that is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, the complete edition on the Switch. I'm getting back into The Witcher 3 again. I haven't seen the show just yet, but I'm slowly getting back into it. But yeah, Witcher 3, it's amazing this came out on the Switch, to be honest. I love the Switch, but this game being on it is just mind-blowing. And what's cool about it is that it's the whole game, plus the DLC and expansions, all in one cart. There's no downloading required. Everything is on the cartridge. Just awesome. So, love it. The more third parties need to do that when it comes to the Switch. So, but yeah, moving right along, I'll show you what Cindy got me. First, Cindy got me for PS4 Life is Strange Before the Storm. I've only played about halfway through the first game, so I'm gonna restart. But I'm gonna play the prequel first, obviously, then the first game. Then when the sequel comes out, play that. So yeah, Life is Strange Before the Storm. Glad I got it. Next, she got me Caddyshack on Blu-ray. Hilarious film. One of my favorite comedies of all time. A lot of fun. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. I'm sure you've seen it. I'm sure a lot of you have seen Caddyshack. It's a classic. But yeah, it's hilarious. Next, she sent me one Funko Pop, and she got me Master Chief with Cortana. Pretty cool. I'm actually surprised this wasn't what I was expecting, to be honest. When I sent her a list, I sent her basically I sent her a list with categories. Here's some games in the price range you told me. Here's some movies in the price range you told me. Here's some Funko Pops in the price range. Here's whatever in the price range, etc., etc. So I wasn't expecting this one, but yeah, I'm glad to have it. It's really cool. So looking forward to Infinite. I really hope Halo Infinite is better than Halo 5 and 4, but I'll hold my breath. But we'll find out. The last thing she sent me here, she does this more than I do. I do have a few of these, but it's finding time and just motivation to actually sit down and do this. And she sent me the Throne of Glass coloring book. She does this, like I said, she does this more than I do with coloring, and I do still do it on occasion, just, like I said, finding time, motivation, etc., etc. But this is cool, because this is based on a series that I'm reading right now. I'm actually reading the Throne of Glass series, so it's pretty cool. So this will just be added to the pile, and, when I find the motivation, the time, etc., to sit down and actually color again, I'll have a new book to do. I'll have a new book to color, so pretty cool. Now the rest of the stuff is basically gifts from myself. So I'm gonna start with some movies. First, I picked up John Wick. Amazing film, really good. Keanu. I would consider this as Keanu Reeves' comeback, because for the longest time he's been kind of just he's been doing stuff here and there, but John Wick really brought him back to the limelight, I guess you would say. So yeah, great movie. Next, I picked up Liar Liar, one of my favorite Jim Carrey movies ever. Love this movie. If you haven't seen it, why haven't you seen this yet? It's hilarious. But yeah, Liar Liar, really good comedy. Next, I picked up Fantastic Beasts and the Crimes of Grindelwald. I have not watched this yet. I haven't seen it yet. My dad and I still need to finish part one, first one first. So I picked it up just because it was cheap. So yeah. It was cheap, and figured why not now have it, so that way when we do finish the first movie, we can watch the second one. So next, I picked up It Chapter 2. This is the steelbook from Best Buy. It is the 4K steelbook, which I don't give a shit about 4K. I just wanted the Steelbook, and I wanted the Steelbook mostly because I have the Steelbook for Part 1. I want it to be I want it to match. I'm like that. I can't help it. But yeah, Steelbook is pretty cool. As you can see, it has Pennywise, and then the adult losers down there. And on the back, it's got the rest of Pennywise and then the kids. So, pretty cool. I haven't watched it yet, but thinking maybe one day this week, maybe see how my dad feels. Because he hasn't seen it yet, and I've only seen it the once in theaters. So, and then the last movie I got for myself for Christmas this year, I got Batman the Animated Series. This is the whole series, including the two movies, Mask of the Phantasm and Sub-Zero. So, I'm really glad to have this. I love this series. It's amazing. One of my favorite cartoons growing up as a kid. So, yeah. I will be picking up Batman Beyond collection on Blu-ray when it comes out, but not the limited edition. I'm going to wait till they do like one of these, like a standard edition. So, real glad to have that, because I've been looking to get that for a while. So, now on to games. First, for PS4, I picked up Death's Gambit. I don't know much about it. I just know it's like a 2D Dark Souls game, pretty much, kind of, sort of. That's what it's been like talked about as, is 2D Dark Souls. So, like I said, I'm taking a break from PS4 right now, but when I get back to it, I'll definitely, check this out. Next, for Xbox One, I picked up XCOM 2, the collection. This is the whole game, plus the DLC, and this, I have to say, I have to give 2K and 4X's credit. A lot of people don't like 2K, but when they do shit good, they do the good thing, the right thing, I gotta give them credit for it. This game is 2 discs. There's a play disc, and then there's a data disc. All the DLC is on the disc, which is awesome, because a lot of games this generation have been, for their re-release, or their Game Leader Edition, or Complete Edition, or whatever, has been just a code in a box with the regular game, and I hate that. I like having everything on the disc, because that way it makes me feel better about it, that, 10, 15 years from now, if I want to go back and play XCOM 2, and I want to play the DLC, I can't get that DLC anymore, I'm screwed. I like having everything on disc. It makes me feel comfortable. It makes me feel better, future-proofing for, 10, 15 years from now when I want to play a game or play some DLC, I'll have access to that DLC or that game. So, but next, I picked up Rage 2 for Xbox One. I haven't started it just yet, but I'm looking forward to it. I know it's been mixed, but I'm still looking forward to it. I enjoyed the first game, so hey. And the last game I got here, I picked up The Amazing Spider-Man on Wii U. I was shocked to see this when I went to GameStop to what was I doing? I was looking for a shirt for my dad for his birthday, and I saw this. I'm like, holy crap! I gotta grab that. Excuse me. I grabbed it. I opened it up. I checked that there was a manual. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm getting that now, because this has become rather uncommon. Same with the second game. So I'm glad I found this. So, and I got one last thing to show you. Well, one last thing that I got for Christmas for myself. I had the original model of this system, but for a while now it's been running just slow, and it's been running certain games just hasn't run them quite well as it did. So I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna upgrade. So I traded it in, and I picked up this. I got the Xbox One S, 1TB Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order model. I'm glad I got this, because it seems games not on this model install and update a hell of a lot quicker than on the original model. I don't know why. Well, I know it's basically the same system, it's just slimmer. But I do know they did some tweaks to the hardware a little bit. So, glad I picked it up. So that is it. That is all my that's all my Christmas pickups for the end of the year. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment. Please subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. And I will see you in the future with another video.